Hey there, friends. It's your Bad Couch Guru, Lynn Limburg, and today we're talking about exercise and our exertion levels for the next couple weeks. I've been sitting on a couple of different forums and panels recently, just the last couple weeks, because the fitness industry is just all up in arms with what to do with COVID-19 and everything going on with that around our health and what we can do to stay as healthy as possible, what we can do to help our immune systems in a way that will help us be in the best position to ward off any infection, diseases, or viruses when they come our way. And there's been some interesting discussion and dialogue, and I've seen pretty much a consensus among most of the community that right now, the next couple weeks is not the time to be doing any go hard, go home, all out workouts. And here's why. We know that if you're training for a specific event, if you're training for something that you want to do, you want your body to be able to do very specifically, that you have to push it. And you have to go through cycles of pushing your body hard and then letting your body rest. And what happens through those cycles is when you push your body hard, what's happening is it's actually breaking down your body. It's breaking down muscle fibers. It's putting stress on your system. It's actually that exercise in the moment is actually making you weaker, right? To really simplify it, you could say if you do, a whole bunch of really heavy squats, your legs get more and more tired. And, the next few hours, your legs are weaker. So you could say that that's bad. But what happens then is your body gets the signal, because your body is very much this biological machine, and it gets the signal that says, oh, I need this body to be stronger because it just started breaking down here. I need it to be stronger. So it'll take those muscles that were damaged and build them back even a little stronger so it can handle that load in the future. Or it takes the load on the bones, the weight load on your bones, and says, oh, I need to make sure these bones are strong. So it'll add more density to your bones. And this is all on micro levels and little tiny increments at a time. However, the body, we kind of know this. The body only can do that repair and building work in times of rest. So you can't just break it down, and expect you to get yourself to get stronger. That's why you hear push hard, go easy, push hard, go easy. Now, this is also why people who do marathons or big Tough Mudder events or big Ironman events, this is why after those big events, after those great big huge pushes, a lot of them will catch colds or they'll get sick. Or it's very, very common, very common to run a marathon and then the next week weigh 5 pounds more, like instantly. What's happening is your body's broken down. It has an inflammatory response to the big, huge effort you just put it through, and it's using that inflammatory response to heal itself and to force itself to rest. With all of that said and all of that background, the consensus is, and I agree with this, right now is not the time to go hard and push really, really hard and break your body down. Do we want to exercise? Absolutely. Do we still want to do weight-bearing exercise? Of course. Yoga, yes. Walks, yes. Go for jogs, yes. Do we want to be doing ultra marathons? No. Do we want to take weights and push them as hard as we possibly can to just peak exhaustion? No. Do we want to go out in the freezing cold and do a 6-hour bike ride and be shivering and cold and wet and completely exhausted and forget our lunch and do this without any food? No. For today, folks, overexertion right now, where we're in this interesting time period in history where having the strongest immune system possible, these huge events, these huge pushes, and this could include physical stress, mental stress at work and at home. That works too. We want to do more restorative exercises and more rest and back and forth in that zone. And then when we get through this epidemic, which we will get through it, and I believe we'll be stronger for it. Once we get through it, then we can take a look at doing a little more here and there in a way that helps us smile and in a way that doesn't make us so miserable that we hate it and never go back to it. Okay, so that's the little to-do today on overexertion. Please, I hope you're staying healthy. I still hope you're taking care of yourself, and reach out to me. Send me an email at beawesome@couch2active.com. Let me know how you're doing and what you're doing, and maybe I'll share some of your stories on future podcasts. Alrighty, friends. See you same time tomorrow. Bye-bye now.
Exercise should not be dreadful, but getting off the couch, we know, is the hardest exercise of all. Did you know that Couch to Active has an app? It's the easiest way to keep track of and follow the Couch to Active podcast. So head on over to your app store, and it doesn't matter whether you're on an iPhone, a tablet, or an Android device. Search for Couch to Active, that's T-O Active. Download the app and check it out. Bye-bye now.